Hi everyone, my name is Kayleigh and I'm a D4.
My name is Aseel and I'm a fourth year as well, and we're here to take you on a tour at our school. So this is our student and resident lounge. It's a place where we all gather and we have a collaborative space for studying or eating during lunch break. It's the first time the school has the space for us and for residents to all gather around and mingle and talk to each other.
So this is the new first floor, and with COVID obviously things are a little different, but this is a place where, in addition to the student resident lounge, where anyone can sit down, collaborate with each other, and so hopefully when you guys are here, the pandemic will be over and this will be another spot where you guys can meet up with your classmates after lunch, for lunch, or studying, and it's just another collaborative space for the students. This is a new coffee bar in our lobby. Right now due to COVID it's closed, but it's a nice place where you can grab a cup of coffee before class or before you see patients, and it's also a nice place to grab lunch if you don't bring for the day, so hopefully this will be open soon. This is the new auditorium where the first years are taking classes. So every day, usually from around 8 to 5, the first years come here and all of their lectures are here. And a nice thing about the lectures here at BU is that most of them are recorded. So you can always go back and watch them at a later date if you miss something in class or you want to double check a fact. And also each chair has your own outlet, which is a really nice feature of this room. So due to COVID, there are some room restrictions. So usually this room can fit 144 students, so the entire DMD or AS class can take classes together in person. But with the COVID restrictions, some students 1 week are doing in person and some are doing virtual, and each week the schedule is switched, so at least everyone is being able to take classes in person. So this is our brand new SLC. There's cutting edge technology, and this is kind of where you go and practice your hand skills every day. So during first year, we're here every Thursday.
Yeah, we're here every Thursday. We start early on, which is pretty nice, and then second year, you're almost here every single day. Mondays are for endo, Tuesdays are for operative, Wednesdays are for dentures, and then Friday was for fixed prosthodontics, which is crowns and bridges and all of that. So it's pretty much where we spend most of our time in school, and it's a really nice space. And we're excited to show you everything about it. So this is our treatment center where AS and DMD students starting in third year or second year of AS, we come here. This is where we see our patients every day. It's a really high-end technology. The chairs are automatic. Everything here is brand new. Each chair has a scanner, intraoral camera, and everything you need is just attached right here.
And so in our clinic, we do the group practice model. So each class is broken up into 9 different groups, and you're assigned to a group practice. And there's 2 faculty leaders called your group practice leaders. And so they're in charge of, helping you get through clinic and helping you treatment plan and give you patients. And it's a really nice way to be able to work with people in your class, but also work with different faculty members in order to get the best experience in clinic.
And every day when you're in clinic, you have general supervising faculty who supervise your daily operations in clinic. And you can ask them questions, they can overview what you're doing for that day. So you have that experience every single day to work with someone new and see different treatment methodologies. So right here on the same floor, we have this endo microscope where you can do our endo procedures at high definition. It's really nice that we have all of these right on the same floor, all integrated in our daily treatment center, so we have access to it in every room. Additionally, we have all of these x-ray bays, about 4 or 6 on each floor, where we can come take our patients' x-rays. Also, we have radiology rotation where we learn how to use all of these machines and instruments in this bay. So one more cool thing here is our CBCT machine right here, which is CT scan, that takes 3D image of your head and neck area. And we use it when we're planning implant cases. We are one of the first schools to integrate implants in their curriculum. And as pre-doc students, we get to place implants, not only wrist. So yeah, we have this right on the same floor here on the 5th floor at the treatment center, where we come and take a CBCT of our patients while we go and integrate this image with an intraoral scan and place our implants later on.
So throughout the building, we have different patient waiting rooms and waiting centers. So on the 7th floor, this is for orthodontics and pediatrics. And so through our building, we have all of the different specialty programs. So each specialty has their own waiting room where the patients can check in at the front desk and wait to be seen by their provider. So right now we're on the 7th floor in one of the ortho clinics. So there's something called an orthodontic externship program that Aseel and I both did, where you apply and you get chosen to do a 2-week externship where you discuss different orthodontic treatment plans and you get to shadow residents here and learn about all the different techniques that they use. And so it's a really nice way to be able to learn more in depth about a specialty if that's something you're interested in.
And during our 3rd year, we get an orthodontic course, Intro to Ortho, where we get also an introduction to Invisalign and we get certified in Invisalign, which is something you can add always to your learning experience.
And so when you graduate and you're in private practice, you already have your Invisalign certification. So that's a nice thing that we do during our 3rd year.
So this is our computer lab where we come here to review patients before we see them. I open my patient file on these computers. One of the really nice things we have here is that we have access to a printer, and $40 are placed on your card every semester through your tuition. You don't have to pay extra. So if you don't have a printer at home, you can just come here and print all the needed material you want to print. So during 4th year, you have a pediatric dentistry rotation where you come here or the Franciscan Hospital outside of the school, which is affiliated with our school, to do your pediatric rotation. And if that's something you're interested in, you'll get experience and exposure to that during your course.
So this is the 6th floor lab where we do all of our lab work. So you'll have a patient and let's just say you take impressions. You'll come in here and pour up your models and you can trim all of them with these wheels over here. And also we make our own dentures and we do a lot of mounting so we can either send out our own crowns or mill them here at the school. And so this is a place where you can come and do all the necessary lab work for your patients.
So as part of the digital dentistry that we have here at the school is that we get to mill and design our own crowns. What you see here in the background is multiple milling machines that we get to use. If you have a patient in your chair and you have treatment planned this patient for a crown, you're going to take an intraoral scan using one of the intraoral scanners that you saw downstairs on the 5th floor treatment center. You take a scan, you put it in the computer, you design it, you design the crown as you want, the shape and everything, and then you send it to one of these machines. You're going to use one of these blocks where you're going to put it in the machine, and using one of these computers you're going to send a message to this machine where it will recontour and mill this block into a crown that you want.
So we are now on the 4th floor in the oral surgery clinic. So every 3rd year student does a 2-week half-day rotation of oral surgery, and every 4th year student does a 2-week full-day rotation of oral surgery. So during oral surgery rotation, you get to extract teeth, you get to do stitches on people if they need a deep extraction or if there's a biopsy of some sort. During the rotation, you spend half of your time here at the oral surgery clinic at BU, and half of your time in the oral surgery clinic at Boston Medical Center. So one really cool piece of technology that we have is called the Yomi robot, and we are the first US dental school to get this type of robot. So what this robot does, it's a robot-assisted dental surgery, so it helps the oral surgeons place implants.
So this is where we have our lockers. Every year at the school, you get a locker assigned to you where you can store your books, your instruments. In clinic, I use my locker to store patient models, patient cases, patient crowns. And it's pretty convenient because we have it on the same floor that you're looking at.
So this is our admission suite, and this is usually where we start and end our tours. And so we're sad we weren't able to give you this tour in person, but hopefully this was a good experience for you and you were able to see our school. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and email us.
Thank you.